All right, Raider Nation, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm not that elephant today. The elephant is the Raiders offense, our rookie quarterback, our rookie head coach, our rookie play caller, offensive coordinator. I feel exactly what you all feel. But you know what? It's the holiday season, so we don't need to be depressed. Let's just talk about it with an analytical nature, without hatred and anger in our heart. But let me just give a key word for this week's performance: pathetic. I'll delve in that more as this show goes along. The post-game aftermath with your host, Mikey Raider. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel to help buy your boy some tacos. But with today's inflation, even one membership will probably only buy me half a taco, unless I make them at home and they're turkey tacos. Then one membership becomes a taco. So please consider becoming a member. We had a membership live stream the other night. Nobody joined, but members get the link to join the live stream, to have a Raiders roundtable, to have a Raiders hangout, and we're going to do that each and every Friday or Saturday evening moving forward. So become a member, and you'll be able to get in those live streams with me, and we can talk Raider football. There's also donation links down below if you don't want to go that route. And there's merchandise, a couple of old school t-shirts and stuff like that in my merchandise store down below. And look forward to the future of many more stuff coming for you guys soon. And there will be members only videos, exclusive early content, and I'm going to do my best to create an actual channel out of this channel. All right, enough has been said. The Raiders had a bye week. We all know what happened against them. We all know how Antonio Pierce became our head coach. We all know the storyline that went into this week's game. And this was a beatable team, the Vikings. They've been outperforming and winning games regardless of their circumstances. And this was a winnable game. I predicted in the video, the live stream the other day, that this would be a shootout. I don't know why I thought it would be a shootout, because I saw a bunch of good things from Aiden O'Connell in the previous game versus the Chiefs, how he held his own, and I thought he progressed from a fourth round quarterback to, in my opinion, I was like, he's looking like a third round quarterback now. And now this week he went back to a fourth. He maybe even went down to a fifth round quarterback. But I saw progression from him, so I was expecting more progression. And I was figuring with the bye week, the coaching staff, the offensive coordinators would put in some wrinkles, have an even better game plan, learning what Aiden O'Connell likes to do, what Bo Hardegrave likes to do, what kind of works. I thought they were going to come out with a really good game plan this week. And that's how I felt it was going to be a shootout. Well, I predicted the Raiders to lose by 3. Unfortunately, I did predict the Raiders to lose, and I predicted them to lose by 3. So Mikey Raider's still the GOAT. See what I did there? Well, we all saw the game, or the lack of a game. We lost the game 3-0. No team scored until the final fourth quarter, the final 2 minutes, where Minnesota Vikings drove it down there and kicked the winning field goal, and then we had a chance to win it at the end, and Aiden O'Connell didn't come up and didn't make the plays when he needed to, and threw an interception at the end for us to officially lose the game, but we lost the game weeks ago, apparently. So that's what I'm upset about, guys. What happened? How did we look that pathetic? Everybody wants to blame somebody. Everybody wants to blame the coach, the quarterback, the this, the that. That's what Raider Nation is known to do because nobody ever wants to blame themselves or take accountability. And I'm talking about Raider fans that are just mean and nasty for cruel sake. I'm not talking about taking accountability, but they just and I'm saying we because I do it too. We always want to place the blame on other people, whether it be our former coach, our former general manager, our owner, and then we don't have anything to do with on the field. We don't have anything to do with on the field. But we as Raider Nation need to take accountability because I saw a video just a little while ago of how many Vikings were at the Vegas stadium. And again, in Vegas, it was another home game for the other team. And I understand people say, well, that's how it is going to be in Vegas. Every team travels well. Okay? Well, I know Vegas and LA is very close to Vegas. Why aren't we going to the games? Too expensive? There's multiple reasons why we don't go to the games. We're not winning. But I know we can show out more than that. So we got to take accountability for not showing up even during a losing season and turmoil. We got to take accountability, Raider Nation, because that was a sad sack of shit to see. Coming off a bye at a home stadium versus a winnable team, yeah, that was pathetic. Today's word of the day, yay, pathetic. And even if we are winning, people will say, don't worry, we'll show up when we're winning. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, it might be 25%, 30% Raider fans if we're winning. Maybe even 40. Will it ever be 50? I hope it will be, but it'll never be 60. Will it? Will it be 70%? I don't know. You guys tell me. That's your opinion. But the product we got on the field this week coming off of a bye was pathetic, to say the least. And who do we blame? So everybody's abuzz on Twitter. I haven't read that much. I haven't even watched the post-game press conferences. But I'm going to tell you, I already know what's happening. Everybody's blaming Antonio Pierce, questioning whether he should be the coach. Everybody's questioning Aiden O'Connell. I even posted a Twitter, should we think about using Jimmy Garoppolo, moving forward? Because that's the question everybody's having. We're still technically in the playoff hunt. We are not mathematically eliminated. But I don't care about the playoffs. I just want to see the kid look good. My boy Samoan Raider during the game posted, and this is one of the things I saw during the game. He said, we should put in Jimmy Garoppolo. Then I wrote to him, that would ruin Aiden O'Connell if we replaced him during the game. That would ruin Aiden O'Connell. Then it would take back the words that Antonio Pierce says that he gives us the best chance to win. You don't do it in game. The game was tied 0-0 for the entire game, and you let the kid fight it out, regardless of how bad he looks or how bad he's playing. You let the kid fight it out and try to see if he can win it in the end. But he wasn't able to. But that's why you don't pull Aiden O'Connell during the game. In that game. Now, this is a different story. We got another week coming up. We got a new team after that performance. Now you can think about putting in Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay? You can't do it during the game. It was the right coaching decision to not replace, Aiden O'Connell. If even Antonio Pierce was thinking about it, it was the right thing not to do it in the game. Because then you create a quarterback controversy. Now you've ruined your young rookie quarterback in the middle of the game, publicly on television, in front of everybody. That is a bad situation. It can almost be as bad as the Jets situation, where they replace quarterbacks every week. It's ridiculous. So I'm proud that they did not replace Aiden O'Connell in the game, and he tried to toughen it out. Now, this week is another story, and we can talk about that in a minute. But what the hell did we see on the field after a bye week? Guys, Antonio Pierce needs to take accountability. Whether he's an offensive coordinator, whether he's a defensive coordinator, he is a motivator. And during the game, he had to pull everybody to the side and try to get them motivated. Well, you know what? That's not the time to get them motivated. It was the 2 weeks you had before the freaking game. What the hell happened? Were you too busy on sidelines shaking hands at college football games like in Washington, wearing that sweet ass Raider jacket? Look, Antonio Pierce, I ain't mad at you, brother. You're doing your best. I still like you, and I still hope you get the job. But you know what? All eyes on you. And you out there living life as a thug. But you know what? You don't get the job until you prove a bit more. And you had 2 weeks with this team to get them ready. The offense coordinators, everybody else, I know they do their job. Did you take the weeks off as a motivator? Huh? Did you not learn something in these 2 weeks about the offense and the defense? Were you lackadaisical? Because the team came out lackadaisical. Regardless of the Josh Jacobs injury and whatever else happened with Colton Miller not playing, I'm not here to talk about that. Our defense balled out, y'all. Balled out with Jack Jones, and Patrick Graham has got those guys playing with pride, poise, hype, even with an injured Max Crosby. And for goodness sake, THRU Wilson looked okay. I think he had a sack and a couple of forced tackles, 4 or 5 of them. So maybe he's on the way of learning something new and becoming a better, defensive player. And growing a little bit. So kudos to that. But our offense, after 2 weeks with Davante Adams, almost, staying in every game with the Dolphins and the Chiefs, after a 2-week, you look that bad? Andy Reid is like 25-2 off of the bye. I don't know the record, but my goodness, what the hell were you lackadaisical for? Did you not motivate and figure it out during the bye weeks? That's what I'm pissed off about. Let's be honest, Antonio Pierce. You don't rule with an iron fist. You let people do what they're going to do, be who they're going to be. You give them the rope and you let them celebrate and you let them do some stuff. Maybe the players themselves, most of it on offense, got lackadaisical. You get it? Maybe they got lackadaisical. Because again, there's no forceful nature in that room besides Davante Adams. As a coach, there's no forceful nature in any of those rooms. So they took a step back, the offense. And it can't be done at this point in the season and coming off of a bye week when you had pretty much 2 weeks to prepare for the Minnesota Vikings. What happened? Again, it could be a combination of a ton of things, but it was a pathetic showing. You guys should have had at least plenty of plays that would have worked. And Aiden O'Connell knew he was going to get blitzed. What happened, guys? What happened? Oh, well, we lost Josh Jacobs, and we had to use Abdullah, and we didn't have Colton Miller. No. Same thing kind of happened a couple of games before. And we were able to hang in there and at least score some damn points. You guys blew the pooch. It was pathetic. And now, I don't know if you have. I haven't seen it, the press conferences, but you got to take accountability. And Bo Hardegrave, are you growing as an offensive coordinator? Yeah, not that much. Not that much, man. So, we just have to realize it is what it is, guys. We can blame everybody. We can keep asking the question, should they play Jimmy Garoppolo? And should Antonio Pierce be the head coach moving forward? And blah, 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 blah. Look, this season is a wash. In my opinion, again, we need to break it all down. I don't want Max Crosby playing anymore. But that's just my opinion. I want him to rest up his leg, this and that. It's not worth it for him to possibly get a more serious injury, this season. And mean, if we're all about the just win, baby, and we're not mathematically eliminated, you got to play your starters, you got to play your players, and you got to try to make the playoffs. So I see that point of view. But it really sucks that with 4 or 5 weeks left, we're all talking about the postseason. And I talked about it on my previous show. Is Devontae Adams still going to be here? Next year, will he want to be here? Even though he's under contract, there could be some major situations there. Josh Jacobs, should he resign, not resign? Should he resign, come back to the Raiders? What are the other players? Jimmy Garoppolo's still under contract, but I think there might be a way to get away from him. I do not know, but it sucks that we're asking these questions 4 weeks into it before the season is even over. So it's just, this season has been pathetic. That's the word of the day. Yay! Pathetic. It's all pathetic. Not as pathetic as Patrick Mahomes crying to the referees after the game. That's fun to watch. Patrick Mahomes, you're a crybaby. Pathetic. But man, what the hell happened, guys? See, now the bar is raised. We look so bad this week that next week Antonio Pierce and the team is going to basically need to win the game or score like 20, 30 points. Because that was kind of expected from them this week. We couldn't even score none. Is the Vikings defense that good? No. Is our offense that bad? No. But you got to be honest, man. We're still playing under our former coach's system for the most part. And Bo Hardegrave doesn't know what he's doing yet officially. He's still learning on the job. Same thing with Aiden O'Connell. And they don't really know the ins and the outs of every little aspect that's going to happen. They don't know how to improv on the fly. He's really not an athletic quarterback to make plays with improving. And it's all a system quarter. He's a system quarterback and a deep ball throwing quarterback that has to stand in the pocket and has to have the perfect blocking and situational to really make ends meet and do anything good. And that is not the type of quarterback I want moving forward. I see all these other quarterbacks in the NFL making plays, and yeah, I think the days of the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady's, and those type of quarterbacks, they're not officially gone, but they're gone. I want an athletic quarterback that can run around and make some shit happen. So I want a Jalen Hurts. I don't know if I want a Patrick Mahomes anymore. But I want a Jalen Hurts. I want maybe a Justin Fields, a CJ Stroud, something like that. I want that excitement in Raider Nation. Now, if you ask me now, if you ask me 2 days, should Antonio Pierce be you asked me a couple days ago, I said, we got to wait and see. If you ask me today, should Antonio Pierce be the head coach of the Raiders moving forward? No. After this performance, after what I saw from the bye week, I'm going to hold him accountable. No. I'm still going to give him these 4 weeks to see what we got, how he comes back from this. But he missed something during this bye week. He missed something. He missed a way to motivate the team or whatever he needed to do. He didn't hold the team accountable. He didn't put pressure on them, or I don't know. He missed something. Okay? And that's what he seems to do as a motivating coach when he's on the sidelines. And not that I have any problem with it, but he's on the sidelines. He doesn't even have a playbook. He's just... I mean, maybe that's me. Maybe that's what I saw. But I don't think I've seen him with a playbook, looking at plays, trying to figure things out, trying to learn what might work, trying to teach himself offensive play calling. I just see him like this. And then maybe he'll talk to the defense here and there, or go get him, boy, good job, or whatever. I don't know. But he needs to do more, and he needs to learn more. And, yeah, I'm really sour after what I saw. The same thing can be said for Aiden O'Connell. People are keep saying, I'm sure they keep saying, they were saying it last week, oh, he looks like the former number 4. He looks like the former number 4. That was why our former coach gave him and forced that number on him. Again, to ruin the kid's career already from day one in a sarcastic move to our former quarterback. That is another reason why I can't stand you guys for not understanding what our former coach did to him by forcing the number 4 on him. Goodness gracious. The leftover evil is freaking ridiculous because Derek Carr has a stench on him. Again, I still like the guy and I'm rooting for him, but a lot of Raider Nation soured on him and they're still soured on him, which is great. Not great, but it's fine. But our former coach forced the number on Aiden O'Connell in a really bad move. So now all we see when he's on the field is the number 4. So the Raider fans that are mad at Derek Carr and don't like him, whenever Aiden O'Connell plays bad or does whatever, there it is. He's like the other Derek Carr. And then when he plays good, the Derek Carr fans, there you go, we got another number 4. It's ridiculous. The kid can't even be himself from day one. But again, even if he changes his number, it will not change the way he's been playing. But it's just an interesting take that not a lot of people talked about, you know, when it happened at the beginning of the year when they forced the number 4 on him in a sarcastic move to get back at Derek Carr. And then people are like, no jersey needs to be retired. No jersey. Come on, we didn't ask for it to be retired. Just give the kid a chance. Now you guys are seeing that he hasn't really been given a chance. So now anything he does is going to be critiqued harshly. All right, I'm done with that. Raider Nation, you guys let me know what you think of this week's game. And please go back and watch my live stream the other day. I asked some really good questions about Devontae Adams and the Max Crosby situation. And a lot of things moving forward that we need to talk about. And I just want to let everybody know quickly, hope you guys enjoyed today's post-game aftermath video. This Thursday, the Raiders are facing the Chargers on a quick turnaround, which is not good for the Raiders, but they might not have Justin Hebert, and they're struggling as well. And maybe we can have a bounce-back game 4 days later. Maybe that's why they didn't play so good versus the Vikings, because they were prepping for the Charger game. I do not know the excuses or what's going to happen, but it's Thursday night football, guys, and I like to go live on the primetime games and hang out with you guys and watch it. And I've been recently having a real tough time in my life, whether it be spiritually, emotionally, financially, you know, health-wise, that I need an outlet, okay, guys? So this Thursday night, I'm going to go live stream with you guys, watch the game, hang out, but I'm going to get effed up. I don't like alcohol. I don't like really drinking. I don't like people that get drunk on stream or drink on stream. But I'm going to do it. I don't know why. Call it my getting wild day, my getting crazy day. But I'm going to get effed up. I'm hoping you guys will join me this Thursday night and buy me some shots and some beers. And, you know, support me as best as you can during the live stream while we have some good fun. And I'm going to be honest, for people that haven't seen it, a drunk Mikey Raider is a wild Mikey Raider. In a good way. But if the Raiders lose, then you're going to get some F-bombs. You're going to get some serious bombs. You know, and I lay it all on the line. I tell the truth from my perspective, especially when I'm effed up. So, come on down Thursday night. Click on the button to the channel. Join the memberships. Consider donating. Buy me shots or whatever. I don't know what food I'll have. I'll figure that one out. But get me more effed up and let's just enjoy ourselves this holiday season. Because I'm alone this holiday season, and I need to have an outlet to get a little loud and weird and crazy while hopefully earning a little bit of extra money to pay my bills, and that'll be a Christmas gift to me, guys, if you're able to. So please come with me, hang out with me. Let's have a good Thursday night football and root for the Raiders to get a big victory. I'm Mikey Raider. You guys let me know what happened, what you think, why we lost the game. Who are you blaming? I mean, we can blame everybody. I'm not going to go down that road. I'm going to blame the head coach for now because overall, he is the head coach. Regardless if he's an awesome Raider fan, if he drives it in a Chevy Impala 64 on dubs, screaming, Raider Nation. He's got to do something better, and he's got to do something different. And you know what? You can no longer just be a motivational coach. You have to learn the ins and the outs of actual head coaching in football, and you got to do better. But I'm still rooting for you. I still like you, and I still got your back. But yeah, do better. And you only got 3 days to do better. Let's see what you got. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed. I'm Mikey Raider. I love y'all. Peace.